back, live and direct. Just want to say happy Tuesday to any of you out there that needs to hear some positive words of encouragement because we all could use some positivity. We all could use a word of just encouragement out here. Um, excuse me for looking down. I'm going to try to find this live stream for a second so I can make sure that I'm heard and seen on here. So here we go. Here we go. All right, but I can't click on my own live stream. What kind of mess is this, y'all? Well, let me keep on doing my exercises for my wrist real quickly. Let me keep going. Let me keep going. Never give up. That's the goal, right? That is the consensus. Never give up, no matter what. We fight until the end. We never go down without a fight. We're not weak around here. Um, okay, share. I don't know why I can't find my own live stream, y'all. It's crazy. I think I do see it, but I just can't click on it. That's the crazy thing. So I can find it, but I can't click on it. Let me do this. So I had to post it and send it to myself. Can I be heard? Oh, I can be heard. Okay. That's all I need to find out. So without any further ado, let's talk about today. So today is November 3rd, November 4th. Today's election day, y'all. So many of you will be voting in your local municipalities, making votes, doing what you can do to try to serve your community. Some of you may be working the polls, some of you may not work the polls. Y'all, one day I signed up to work the polls some years ago, never did show up, never did do it. But I know there are some people out here who faithfully work the polls, such as my father. I don't know if he's working them today or not, but I know that's a thing that he normally makes his little routine every single year when November 4th comes around. Today is also my friend's birthday out in Dallas. Shout out to the Scorpios. Shout out to the Scorpios. Even though they sting, you know, they'll sting you with no warning. Shout out to them anyway, because apparently we're supposed to be compatible with one another. Okay? So if you're a Scorpio, we are in Scorpio season. Shout out and happy birthday to you all. I do have a Scorpio moon in my chart. Boss Hog, hello, how are you? You know what? I used to know someone with that exact name, and I think he was a relative of mine. So that's so interesting. You're the only other person that I've heard of with that name. Never heard of that name before, y'all, except for one other person. And I don't know how you came up with that name, but it's interesting, y'all. So I just finished washing my hair, and I just want to say I feel like giving gratitude today because even though we are all facing something, trust me, there are people out there going through worse. You know, there's just always a way to make it through, y'all. And we have to just give gratitude. And hopefully, the gratitude will lead to bigger and better things for us. Hopefully, the gratitude can be heard in the energy of the universe and, can be carried throughout these winds and come back to us and manifest 10 times fold, in an infinite level because the universe is abundance. It's infinite in its abundance, and we got to think about things that way, even though it's not the easiest thing to do. People are still. I see a lot of people on YouTube talking about these SNAP benefits and all this stuff. Regardless if they renew the benefits or not, people are going to find a way to survive. People are going to find a way to make it. Um, Nobody's going to go around here hungry and starving with no food to eat. That's not going to happen. So I just think that we have to give ourselves more credit than that, y'all, because we know that we can't trust the government. Even if you depend on the government, you still can't trust them because they use that as leverage over people's, like they dangle stuff like carrots over your head. That's with anybody that has leverage and control over something that you do. Monica, how are you, my love? Monica Ross Plesh. Monica Rose Plesh. Are you are you German? Is that a German last name that you have? Interesting last name. Never saw that name before. So right now I am working on my wrist exercises. Okay. So as you can clearly see, it's not like this one. I still need to work on this part, and I think it's still a little swollen too, y'all. I think my fingers are still swollen. They said it takes up to a year for the swelling to go down if you've had a wrist injury. So as I go like this, you can clearly see up in here. I see the difference. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I can tell. Um, the pinky is not all the way straightened out. So I'm trying to straighten out my pinky, y'all. I'm trying to actually straighten out these fingers a lot more. They have stiffened up, and so that's why we use the paraffin wax to actually add heat to the muscles. And what the muscles does, what the heat does is it heats up like the blood, and it helps the blood circulation so that we can do our stretching and stuff like that. So if you ever had any type of injury, you know that warmth helps the bones. Warmth helps the muscles. Sometimes cold weather does not help, but it is definitely important to put your health first. It's definitely important to take time for ourselves. We be so busy on these schedules. A lot of us feel like we can't take the necessary time that we need just to do the necessary things to help our bodies heal, and it's terrible, but we have to say that we are way more important than that. We are far more important than money. What happened? I ended up getting a phone call, y'all, so it froze me. Yeah, let me see. Do not disturb. Okay. It froze me, so that's what happened. And I don't even know who that was that called. Let me see if I can figure out who that was. Not sure, y'all. I don't even know, but it says I got a voice message. Anyway, I'm about to leave out of here because I have a house show in a couple of minutes. Okay. So it was basically a solicitation call that just called and froze up my live stream. It had me looking crazy just now. Do y'all see how quickly my hair frizzes up? It's wet. It's wet. I need to I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Maybe I can tie it back like this, y'all. What do you think? Maybe I can do something like this, tie it back. But anyway, if I leave it out, it's gonna be like this by the end of the day. So I do have like a scarf that I could put on it, but I think I'm gonna get something so I can tie it back, y'all. But anyway, I'm not really talking about much. I just wanted to come on here and say hi to y'all. Honestly, I haven't been on here like that. I was on here yesterday going off about my printer. So if anybody knows about Canon printers, when you switch out the ink cartridge, tabs off, and I didn't pull the tabs. So that's why my printer was printing in black and white. Very simple stuff. I told you sometimes I'm like a valley girl, y'all. Y'all remember, if you were on here, you remember I couldn't get my walking mat to work. Basically my treadmill, because I didn't realize, yeah, I'm getting all types of messages. I thought I put it on Do Not Disturb. Because I didn't realize that I was supposed to take the red emergency thing and put it in the little bar tab to make it work. But anyway, we figured it out. So hopefully, if I have the strength and the energy, I will come back on here later to talk to y'all, and we can talk about some interesting things. My apologies that I don't have a set message, but I have to go in a few minutes to meet this client. I want to get there early. It's going to take me about 15 minutes, and the appointment is at 12:30. Right now it's 12:08. Luckily, I don't live that far away. So I will talk to y'all later, okay? Thank you for joining in. If you like the video, please like and share. Feel free to subscribe, y'all. All right, but positive energy to you all. Please continue to walk in your divinity. Celebrate yourself. I'm signing out. You all stay blessed. Take care.